So this is a demo of a customized GPT-4 model programmed to be a general customer service communication skills agent. It will act as a simulated customer to help me discover and cultivate communication skills. It is meant to be used in audio mode on an iPhone, for example. So you started by just pressing here. Give me a second. Start simulation.
Great. Let's begin the simulation. Before we start, could you tell me a bit about the industry you work in and your workplace? Also, are there any special requests or specific scenarios you'd like to include in this simulation?
So let's say I'm a waiter in a busy urban Italian restaurant, and for the simulation, just surprise me.
Understood. You're a waiter in a bustling Italian restaurant in an urban setting. Let's dive into the simulation. I'll be your customer for this scenario. Remember, you can say pause the simulation to ask any out-of-role questions. Start of simulation. I'm sitting at a table, looking a bit frustrated as I wave you over. When you approach, I immediately say, "Excuse me, I've been waiting over 30 minutes for my order. I ordered the spaghetti carbonara and it's still not here. This is unacceptable in a restaurant like this. Now, it's your turn to respond as the waiter. How would you handle this situation?"
Hello, my name is Martin. Your waiter seems to be busy, but I'll be glad to help. I get you're disappointed and frustrated with the wait times for your order.
Thank you, Martin. It's nice to meet you. Yes, I'm quite disappointed. I'm here for a business lunch, and I expected quicker service. Can you check on my order and let me know how much longer it will be? I also noticed my water glass has been empty for a while.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me refill your glass of water.
Oh,
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me refill your glass of water and let me check on your order, okay?
thank you, Martin. I appreciate your help. Could you please let me know as soon as you have an update on my order?
Yes, for sure. So, a little.
Great, I'll be waiting. Thank you for addressing this quickly. Pause in simulation. How do you think you're handling the situation so far? Any areas you feel you could improve in?
I'm not sure now, so I'll just continue and see how it unfolds. Does that make sense?
Absolutely, that makes sense. It's often helpful to see the entire interaction unfold to get a better sense of your strengths and areas for improvement. Let's continue the simulation. Resume simulation. You return after checking on the order. Now, as Martin, you can update me on the status of my order and continue the interaction.
So, I've talked with the chef, and the reason it took longer than expected is we had to take some precautions since you have a peanut allergy and gluten intolerance. But your order should be coming up soon. I've brought in some nice, warm, hot garlic bread for you if this can help you wait.
Oh, I see. That makes sense, and I appreciate the extra care for my dietary restrictions. Thank you for the garlic bread. That's very thoughtful. Do you know approximately how much longer it will be for my order?
Or should be coming up within like 5 minutes or so.
That's great to hear. Thank you, Martin, for the update and for the garlic bread. I'm looking forward to my meal. Pause in simulation. You're doing well in handling the situation, especially in offering an immediate solution with the garlic bread. Is there anything specific you'd like feedback on at this point?
No, stop simulation.
End of simulation. All right, we've concluded the simulation. Now let's reflect on your performance. 1. What do you think went well during this interaction? 2. What areas do you think you could improve upon? 3. May I have your permission to grade your performance according to the criteria in my knowledge source? 4. Would you like me to provide advice on how to improve your overall performance?
I think that went well. For areas of improvement, I'm not sure, but I'm willing to receive your advice. And yes, you can offer me feedback and grade my performance.
Great. I'm glad to hear you felt the simulation went well. Let's review your performance. 1. Introduction. You introduced yourself as Martin, which was clear. However, adding a more friendly tone could enhance the personal connection. Grade 3/5. 2. Recognize emotions. You acknowledge the frustration about the wait time, showing empathy. Grade 4/5. 3. Active listening. You listened to the concerns and responded without interrupting. Grade 4/5. 4. Check expectations and needs. You could have asked more about the customer's time constraints, considering it was a business lunch. Grade 3/5. 5. Manage expectations. You effectively communicated the reason for the delay and provided an estimated time for the order, which was great. Grade 4/5. 6. Apologize when appropriate. You apologized and offered immediate relief with garlic bread, showing a commitment to resolving the issue. Grade 5/5. 7. Problem solving. You provided a solution, garlic bread, to alleviate the wait time concern. Grade 4/5. 8. Set follow-up actions. You assured the customer of a quick follow-up on the order. Grade 4/5. Overall, you did well in handling the situation empathetically and proactively. For improvement, try to add a friendlier tone during the introduction and check more about the customer's immediate needs or constraints. Would you like specific advice on how to enhance your skills in these areas?
Yes, please, I'd appreciate.
Certainly. Here are some tips to enhance your skills in the areas mentioned. 1. Friendly tone in introduction. When introducing yourself, a smile and a slightly more enthusiastic tone can make a big difference. Try using phrases like, "Hi, I'm Martin, and I'll be taking care of you today. How's your day going so far?" This not only introduces you, but also opens up a brief opportunity for small talk, making the interaction more personal. 2. Checking immediate needs or constraints. In situations like a business lunch, time is often a critical factor. You can ask questions like, "Do you have any time constraints I should be aware of?" Or, "Is there anything I can do to make your experience smoother today?" This shows that you're considerate of their specific situation and ready to accommodate their needs. Remember, the key to excellent customer service is not just solving problems, but making the customer feel heard and cared for. Small changes in how you interact can make a big difference in the customer's experience. Would you like to try another simulation to practice these skills, or do you have any other questions?
Yes, just for fun, give me a new simulation.
Great. Let's start a new simulation. This time, let's add a bit of a twist. Start of simulation. You're still a waiter in the Italian restaurant. I'm a customer who has just been seated in your section. I seem to be in a hurry, constantly checking my watch. As you approach to take my order, I speak up. "I'm really in a rush. I have a meeting in 45 minutes. Can you recommend something that can be served quickly? Also, I'm allergic to shellfish, so please keep that in mind." Now, It's your turn to respond as the waiter, Martin. How would you handle this situation, considering the time constraint and dietary restriction?
Thank you, stop simulation.